Hi, I'm Grayson Wagner, and I'm here to talk to you about the AV Academy here at James Clemens High School. There are 4 classes in this program, so let's get started. First up, we have Intro to TV Production. If you've ever looked at TV and thought, wow, I wish I could be intro to that, then this is the class for you. You'll use our high-quality cameras and computers to write, edit, and direct your own short film. These will range from PSAs to horror movies to many more. But what if you get overwhelmed easily and don't like it when things are moving around on screen? Well, you'll love photography. You'll have access to a lot of the same equipment as Intro, except you'll be focusing on capturing that one perfect shot. Once you've taken Intro, you can apply to be accepted into Jets Press. Now, this is an exclusive class, but those accepted will get to work with our most professional equipment and our greatest cinematic minds. You'll work to be certified in Adobe Premiere Pro, and for those willing to go above and beyond, might even secure internships such as editing for the Huntsville Havoc. But I know what you're thinking. Grayson, in the last minute, I've become hypnotized by your charm, and I now want to be exactly like you. Well, first of all, thank you. But you should consider joining our On the Radar class. You'll work to make a weekly morning show with both informative and entertaining segments for your classmates to enjoy. Well, that's all the time I have for now, but remember, if you want a fun and memorable class and have no idea how to throw a football, try out the AV Academy.
My name is Ethan Benko. I've taken business classes at JC. There's multimedia design, marketing, sports marketing, accounting, business tech, so many different classes to choose from at JC. In business tech, you learn about PowerPoint and Word. You can even get to Excel and Access later on. In accounting, you learn so many different things. I learned about a balance sheet, income statements, spreadsheets. Marketing, it's the web that connects businesses and the customers. It's the base of business.
My name is Mia Howard. I am a senior at James Clemens, and I have taken Law and Society, Accounting, and Sports Marketing. Sports Marketing is a good class if you plan to go into advertising or if you're just really into sports. If it weren't for COVID, you go on a lot of field trips to like stadiums and you watch other teams play and just learn more about it. As a whole lot of hands-on stuff. Law and Society focuses on law in the real world and the different types of law, breaking it down and identifying crimes and all of the other type of stuff. It's a good class if you plan to be a lawyer or a police officer or anything, just if you want a general understanding of law better.
I'm Mickey Lynn.
I'm Jerry Zhang, and we're part of the computer science team at James Clemens.
So all of our classes, we start out with Introduction to Computer Science. It's just learning the C language. You learn just the basics such as strings and variables. Next, we go on to Software Development, where you learn the language C++.
And then if you find C++ really interesting, then you can go on one step further and take the class AP Computer Science A. In this class, you learn about a lot of programming fundamentals. You learn design details, like different programming paradigms, such as the singleton pattern or the factory pattern, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Then you can move on into the JC internship program.
So during your senior year, you can go to that internship and really get some hands-on experience from all the coding you learn in all the other classes.
So my favorite thing about computer science is the way that I'm able to manipulate computers. Like every single mistake that I make, I know that I can fix because it's a piece of code and I wrote it. So it gives me an extensive sense of control over the projects I'm working on.
My favorite thing about computer science is I really like problem solving, brain teaser stuff, and computer science is really fun with that.
There's so many applications. I feel like it's the field of the future, which is the reason why I feel like that you guys should get engaged in the computer science club today.
My name's Anna Catherine. I'm a senior here at James Clemens. With education training, you just pretty much learn how to be a teacher, what all it takes. You create your own lessons.
I'm Victoria DeHurdy, and the classes that are offered are like the education and training is the first one, then you do the teaching one, then you go to Teaching 2, and then the Teaching and Education internship.
For Teaching 1, we got some work from like the elementary schools and middle schools, and we helped them create their work, and we graded work. We learned how to grade work properly, and then by the time you take all of the courses, you pretty much have more hours in the classroom than you do a student teacher.
And in that internship, you take 2 classes at the end of your last 2 blocks, and then you'll go to an elementary school or a middle school, and you just help that teacher out. And
what I like about it is it really put in perspective what it's gonna be like being a teacher. Miss Courtney did a fantastic job teaching all of these kids what it takes to be a teacher, and it takes a really special person too.
my favorite part was when we did the budgeting assignment, because we got to go in and buy, or not buy, but act like we were buying all the things that a teacher would need. I'd say this program really helps you to see if you could be a teacher, if you really like the program.
We taught a lesson. We did all these sorts of projects to prepare us.
I really liked the program, and so I'm kind of looking to see if I could be a teacher.
And so it was just amazing. They did a great job.
The different courses in the program are fashion, fashion design, and fashion merchandise.
And in fashion, you learn the history of fashion, you learn different styles, and you learn just the basics that go into it. And then at the end, you start learning basic sewing skills. And then in fashion design is where you use those skills that you learned. And you make little things, starting with scrunchies and bags, and then you move on to actually making clothes. And we do upcycling fashion, which we're gonna start doing things out of newspaper and then old clothes and making new clothes out of it. We're also gonna work in the school store as well. And then in fashion merchandising is where it's the business side of fashion, where we're gonna do internships and just learn the business side of all of it, so it would help you move into a career in fashion. I really like how I can express myself and be very creative in the fashion that I like and just make my own stuff.
I really like making scrunchies and all that, and how I can express myself as well, and use my own design and create it.
Hey guys, I'm Chandler Davis. So I've done most of the engineering courses here at James Clemens. I've done intro to engineering, principles of engineering, which I did, I believe, my junior year. And then now I'm in aerospace engineering, which we are designing and building a satellite to shoot into space. We have guys that come in from companies like Boeing to come in and do internships there. Especially here in Huntsville, there's a wide range of jobs that require engineering. So engineering here is definitely a big field.
My name is Grant Derby. I'm the chief engineer of our mock CubeSat team here at James Clemens. Our mock CubeSat team works with UAH to go over a fake CubeSat mission, but we work very much so in real world principles and work with a college and try and get this mission done. It's all very hands-on, it's very real world stuff, and it's incredibly interesting and dynamic. There's options like internships after the engineering program. I've been through all the engineering classes and loved all of them, and it's always great showing up at school and heading to an engineering class and just having a good time with other students. At the end of the day, you might have an internship and then a career, and it's just a great decision to go to the engineering firm at James Clemens.
Hi, my name is Blake Kumar, and I'm in the health internship at James Clemens High School. And the classes I took to get here are Foundations and Human Body Structures. Foundations covered basic root words for health words, as well as basic practices such as how to move a patient out of a wheelchair into a bed and vice versa. And Human Body Structures covered human anatomy. These classes were rigorous, and we had to pass them in order to get into the health internship.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'm in the health science internship at James Clemens High School, and I'm working towards becoming a certified patient care tech. This is a nationally recognized certification that you will be able to use after high school, and it is very impressive for college applications, which I'm very excited about because It's going to be so interesting to be able to participate in it. And I'm also in the pharmacy class offered here, and in that class we're working towards becoming certified pharmacy technicians, which I'm also excited about because it'll give me a lot of experience for college and for graduate school.